Yo, welcome back to some battles. We are in the Open Great League, and we're going to be using a pretty tanky team here. We got the Clodsire paired with the Mandibuzz and the Guzzlord in the back. So fantastic lead here, as we don't want this on our Guzzlord. The only bad thing is we are not running the Sludge Bomb version, so we're going to have to just go for these Earthquakes. They are ramping up energy, so they might shield here. Okay, so they do decide to shield. And our opponent is going to be able to reach another Rage Fist before we get to our move. Rage Fist gets us really low, but potential for huge damage or a double shield. They decide to double shield, and we're going to go into the Mandibuzz immediately. We cannot allow that farm down. And then we're going to shield their potential close combat, but they did go for another Rage Fist. Here comes another move. There's a close combat finally, and now we're going to be able to take out this Primate. So down goes our biggest threat, one of the biggest threats. And let's see what they bring in. Okay, they bring in their Clodsire. So Clodsire here is potentially having Stone Edge, is probably why they brought this in. Let's find out. We should be able to survive one. No, they bring the Sludge Bomb Clodsire. So this is an interesting maneuver that allows us to survive the next one. And now we're going to be able to chip away again. At this point, we're just trying to throw this move immediately because we want to get this low enough for a farm down with our Guzzlord. And they are going to be able to take us out here with the Sludge. And we're going to look for the farm down. Nice farm down right there. And now we see the Diggersby. So they also had a really tanky team running the Primate double tanks in the back. Here, we got to make sure we get to multiple Brutal Swings. Unfortunately, we get debuff and we're going to have to try to catch. And unfortunately, not able to get the catch right there. So down goes the Guzzlord. We wanted to catch to reset the debuff and then come back in with those moves. So well played by our opponent. Just really tanky stuff in the back. All right, good lead here. They switch into their Diggersby. We have the Mandibuzz for this matchup. Mandibuzz is going to be able to take this matchup here because of its typing. Not only does Diggersby not able to throw the Scorching Sand, they have to go for these Fire Punches. They're still neutral and they are cheaper, but they're not dealing as much damage as our Dark Pulses. So let's see what they end up doing here. Getting close to... okay, they finally switch out. And we're going to chip away at this Dunsparce and then go into our Guzzlord. This Guzzlord looking to gain a lot of energy here. So far, we see that the True One's dealing maybe like 20 to 25%. That right there gets us low enough so that we can fire off this move, and we do take it out. Jump Up comes in, and we're going to be able to have this Sludge Bomb. Nice little damage right there. They probably did not expect. And now we're going to have the same matchup in the beginning because they're going to switch out. We're going to have to shield once so that we can get to multiple moves against this Diggersby. Diggersby doesn't necessarily want to see the Clodsire in the back. We are going to tank this one right here, and luckily we are able to survive it so that we're going to be able to get to another move here. Down goes both shields, and we are very close to the Earthquake, but they decide to switch out. We got to overfarm here, and Energy Ball is used. We avoid the debuff, which is nice. We're going to fire out this Stone Edge. Doesn't quite kill, and now we're looking for the farm down. We can survive this next move easily. It's only Aerial Ace anyways, and now we have a move for the Diggersby. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with alignment and making sure we gain as much energy as possible whenever possible. We know that the main core for this team, you can view it as the Clodsire poison types with the Guzzlord. We're going to switch into this matchup. They match us with their Dugong, and not the best situation because we do have a triple weakness to the ice types. But maybe we can chip away at this so that we can farm with something. And that is definitely the idea at this point. We're going to come back in here with the Clodsire. We tank the Icy Wind, and then we're going to fire off this Stone Edge. Let's say we grab a shield. We don't. So at least we get rid of that situation. And now we have... Oh, a rolled out uses... Okay, this is going to be kind of tough as the B-Barrel here doing super effective fast moves. We shield the Hyper Fang, which is nice. Uses up a lot of energy. Go for a Dark Pulse, get a shield back. At any point, can we farm this down? Okay, there's the Hyper Fang. And then we're going to throw another Dark Pulse here. Maybe we get a shield. Okay, we do get the second shield. and then our opponent is forced to use some energy right here. We shield, they switch out into the Dripplum, and we try to get to a Stone Edge. Okay, we get to the Stone Edge. This will be a reduced Stone Edge, and now, oh, unfortunately, we are not going to be able to take them out before they get to the Icy Wind. So, unfortunate that alignment for them worked out. Seeing Dugong in the back is absolute worst case scenario, especially since our team is quite vulnerable to the ice types. All right, this is manageable as they switch into a kind of a neutral switch after our very bad lead. This Guzzlord here is just trying to get off as many brutal swings as possible. They did build up a good amount of energy here. We're going to shield once, and it is going to be the Sludge Wave, so that's a great shield by us, and maybe we grab a shield or even flip the switch at this point. Okay, just like that, we have flipped the switch, and now we see the Talonflame. So we're going to be able to chip away at this Talonflame, and we have two pretty decent things in the back for this. We're going to switch out and keep that Guzzlord for a potential sack later. We draw out the Marrow, and our opponent does get the farm down, but now we have the Mandibuzz onto this Marrow. Rock Slide is used. That's going to be super effective, but their fast moves are really doing nothing. We're going to fire off the Dark Pulse, and we do grab that shield. We catch the move here, so that's going to be wasted energy, and now we're going to have energy on our Mandibuzz to try to win the game. They try to, it was kind of a sack swap, but we were going to throw a move after building up anyways. This Dark Pulse here will get it close to KO, so much so that we do farm it down before that Incinerate damage registers, and now we're going to be able to get to this Dark Pulse, and one more Snarl wins it the game. So GG's to our opponent, able to come back from a horrible lead, and basically we just had to catch the move to have a chance. Alright, pretty decent lead here. We got the Clodsire versus the Talonflame. They're staying in for a little bit, and then they finally switch out into the Corbin Knight. So double flyers revealed so far. We chip at it, and then we're going to go into our Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz resisting the fast moves, and it looks like the Iron Head is used. We can tank that, thankfully, and we're going to start firing off the Dark Pulses. Able to maybe grab a shield is the key here, or maybe they just let it go. They decided to go for the Sky Attack right there, which allows us to overfarm just a little bit more, and then we're going to go for this Dark Pulse to take out the Corbin Knight. Now we see the Drapion come in, so Drapion is going to I don't think it can farm us down at this point, but more importantly, we get the Drapion to reveal itself, and now we're going to have okay, no farm down, but they reveal Sludge Bomb. So that means that this Clodsire has a little bit better play because they only can have crunch towards this Clodsire. So we're going to apply full pressure here. We need some shields or the KO. They decided to shield that one up, and we know that this is going to be a crunch. So now we're going to go into our Guzzlord with 2 shields against this Talonflame. Pretty decent matchup here. They go for the Fly, which is okay damage, and now we can start using the shields. We have a good amount of energy. Let's see when we're going to be able to take this Talonflame out. We go for this brutal swing, take out the Talonflame, and now we see the Drapion immediately quit because they have to throw resist to move. So well played by us, and check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.